Hey guys, it's Saturn and welcome back to my sleepy story times. So I've found my mic. I've basically finished unpacking most of the stuff in my room, and currently I am sitting at my desk right now. Isn't that exciting? So I'll be honest, I found my mic almost basically a week ago, but there's a lot of stuff going on in my area, which really makes me unable to film, because there's always helicopters in the sky because of crimes and stuff. And then if it's not helicopters, it's construction workers that are down the street or whatever. And if it's not construction workers, it's the dogs in people's backyards barking. So I really have to wait until I can find a really good time to film. So if you hear different things in the background, I'm sorry. It's really nothing I can do about that. It's my environment. So now that we got that over with, this video might be recorded in different times, because of the background noise. I might have to record one thing at one time and another at another time. So if you hear different audio changes or setting changes, the audio sounds a little different in the next reading part or something, just know that's because it's probably a different time completely where I'm reading it. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. Today's video is a 100 subscribers special. I know I hit 100 subscribers a while ago, and I'm very thankful and grateful for all the people that enjoy listening to my voice, my terrible voice, and my stories. I meant to make this a while ago. I had to find my microphone, gotta, all that stuff. But now that I have got a particular setup done, I've got my microphone and I have time, I'm going to be filming this finally for you guys. So this video is going to be a multiple character X reader. We have that helicopter in the background. We have Bakugo, Midoriya, Todoroki, Kirishima, Shinzo, Zero, Tamaki, and finally Hawks and or Keigo. This story is going to be called Let's Just Cuddle. So let's get right into this domestic fluff. Katsuki Bakugo. It had been a long and tiring day at work, and you had just gotten home. As a matter of fact, it had been a long and tiring week for you. Your boss has been on your back since Monday for no good reason, and with Katsuki on an out-of-town mission, you didn't have anyone to complain to. I mean, you had friends and other people to talk to, yeah, but you and Katsuki only complained to each other. Taking your coat and shoes off at the door, you sighed, walking into the living room, fully ready to crash on the couch. That was until you felt a sharp, investigating pair of eyes on you, that is. Opening your tired eyes fully, you looked around the room, only to spot your lover sitting in a chair. Kat? When did you get back? 2 hours ago? Why are you back so late? I had some stuff to finish up at work and it took longer than I thought it would. I said, continuing my previous mission to fall on the couch and go to sleep. Your boss again? You know it. Want to talk about it? No, sleep. He chuckled, and you heard him stand up and walk over to you. His weight made the couch sink near your legs. Do you plan to sleep on the couch? You know, if you're really that tired, the bed is a better bet, right? You're gonna lay there? Another chuckle could be heard before you were lifted from the comfort of your couch. Kat, you dragged out his name. You're laying in the bed, don't be an idiot. You didn't complain as you were carried upstairs and placed on your bed. Only when he tried to leave you alone in said bed is when you started to complain. No. What? Well, don't go, you idiot. Oh, I'm the idiot, he said, amused. Well, yeah, I want to cuddle and you're leaving me. Really? Do you deserve cuddles, though? Duh. Well, how are you gonna prove that? You pulled his arm that you were holding with all the strength you had left, which was a lot considering how strong you were. Katsuki, not expecting the sudden force, fell into your arms as you wrapped them tightly around him, snuggling him into your chest. Yin. No, go to sleep. I know you're tired too. Bakugo knew there was no point in complaining because you already had him under the covers with you and he wouldn't be able to escape unscratched if he tried. So he gave in. Izuku Midoriya. Saying Izuku was a busy person was an understatement. Besides his job as a top pro hero, he was also a very giving person, and not in the good way, in the self-destructive, people-pleasing, give all you have with nothing in return kind of way. He's what people call an everyday hero. Even if it's not hero work specifically, he's always helping people 25/8, 365 days of the year. And even though he sees it and acknowledges it, he can't help himself but helping others when he sees he can. And it was your job as his partner to let him know when it was time to take a break and rest. Today just happened to be one of those days. Alright, I'm gonna go check in a local police station and see if they need any extra help, Izuku called out. Oh, no, you're not. You walked over to the door, placing a hand on each of his shoulders, guiding him back inside. Yin, love, what are you doing? You're staying here with me today. No extra work. But did you say you were going to the police station? Well, no. Good, so you don't have to cancel anything. Yin, I just want to see if they need any help with anything, he explained. And I'm saying they don't. They're all trained and should be able to do their jobs all alone without a babysitter. I'm not a babysitter. Okay, maybe a little bit, but nope, no more buts. No buts, but the 2 buts here going into our room. Come on, you're laying down with me. You set him down on a bed and started taking his shoes off before he could get back up. Hey, don't take my shoes off. You shouldn't do that. You're not some housewife. I will take them off, okay? He said with a sigh. Good. I really didn't want to have to restrain you. You stood back up on your feet and walked over to turn the lights off. The lights? You, my love, are going back to sleep. I slept for hours. You slept for 4. Love. Lay down, Izuku. Don't even try. He let out a huff and his body just relaxed into yours. You smiled internally as you guys fell asleep. Shoto Todoroki. Shosho, come back. I whined as I felt the warmth once enveloping me disappear. Is there something wrong, honey? Yes, you, not here, wrong. You huffed. But hun, it's already 10. I should make breakfast. Well, is it brunch now? No, you cried. I need cuddles. Come back. Baby, don't you want to eat something? No, we can just drink one of those nutriments for brunch. You sure you don't want me to try and cook something? Todoroki, I love your cooking, but whenever you try to do breakfast foods, you always find a way to burn one thing and put too much salt on the other. He sighed. 23rd time's the charm. Get back in bed. Right. He climbed back under the covers and pulled you on top of him. Snuggling into his chest, your hand went up to play in his hair, making him let out a soft sigh. You know, I really do love your cooking. I'm just tired. I know. We can make dinner together, alright? Okay, sounds nice. Good. Conversation stopped as you two just peacefully held onto each other, the only sound being from your AC making the room cooler. Ijiro Kirishima. Gosh, that workout made me feel things I've never felt before. You breathed out as Kirishima helped you with your last stretch. You did amazing, Sharky. It's nice to have a good sweat every once in a while, Kiri said, helping you. Speaking of, we should take a cold shower, or we're going to be sweaty and sticky all day, you said, grabbing a towel to wipe your sweat, going over to Kiri, doing the same to him. Yeah, but like a cold shower though? Ijiro, we've been over this. Cold showers is good for your muscles and just good for you overall. But hot showers are 10 times better. We all have our opinions, right? But we both are taking cold showers today. You skipped last week. But Sharky, no buts. Can we at least take it together then? Sure. I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, and cuddles after? Well, duh, do I look like a monster? I let out a chuckle as the two of us continued to the shower to bathe. Carrie put the giant shark plushie at the head of the bed. But why? He wants cuddles too. Well, he's getting in the way of my cuddles, and Doll is getting lonely by themselves. What, that's dolphin plushie you got last month? No, they've been stealing Ark's cuddles from me since they got here. It's not fair. Well, Ark's been stealing cuddles from me since like forever, so yeah, it's fair. I took Ark and put him next to Doll at the headboard of the bed. Now come here, you big old shark boy. Pulling him into my chest, I snuggled my head into his freshly washed hair. Love you, Sharky. Night. Love you too. Mwah. Shinso Hitoshi. Shin, have you seen Rowan and Meadow? I put their food in a bowl an hour ago, and it hasn't been touched, I called from the kitchen. My eyes skimmed through the fridge as I searched for the whipped cream for my cappuccino. Finally finding it, I popped it open, ready to eat some straight from the can. You mean you fed them yesterday at 8 p.m. and now it's 2 a.m. and they're both asleep in their bed, like you should be, Shin said, popping up from behind the fridge and taking the whipped cream can from me before I could even get a little taste. Huh? No, it's like 5 when I fed them, and it should be like 6 now. No, you've just lost track of time because you've been doing schoolwork since early morning the day before. That's not true. Yin, how many cups of coffee or cappuccino have you had? Do you know? Like 2 cups? Not sure. Well then, let me help you remember. This is the new can of whipped cream you sent me for after you finished the last one 2 days ago. And as if proving a point, he popped it over his mouth and sprayed it. Well, tried to. Seeing how nothing's come out, and I just bought this yesterday, I think it's safe to say you've had about maybe 8 cups and a lot of whipped cream on the side. He stared at me, his lips in a line showing me how truly done with me he was. Is it really that late? Instead of answering, he picked me up and threw me over his shoulder, turning and walking out of the kitchen. Toshi, put me down. I'm heavy, I complained. Yeah, maybe to someone else. He chuckled as if I was making a joke. Finally getting to our bedroom, he flopped me down on the fluffy pillows and got in beside me. Sleep. But I have a couple more assignments to do. Sleep. He pulled me closer and rested his head on mine. Okay, Tosh, I will be sleeping then, I chuckled as I closed my eyes in our embrace. Zero Hanta. Skipping onto the boys' floor in the dormitory, I peeked my head through Cyril's open door to find him hanging upside down from the ceiling. Hey Spidey, what you doing? I chirped. You know, baby, just hanging around. He responded, turning my way. There was a split second of silence before we both started laughing at our foolishness. Get a room, extras, we heard Bakugo say as he passed by, which only made us laugh more. Coming fully in his room, I closed the door behind me and Sarah pulled me up with him. Say, you want to hang with me? It'd be an honor, kind sir. The pleasure is all mine, princessa. We giggled as he pulled me upright and held me in his lap. Is this really a stable place to snuggle? I questioned. Oh, don't worry. My tape is the most stable and reliable in this world. Believable. Want to watch some of those embarrassingly good coming-of-age anime movies? Okay, but we have to watch Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop and A Whisker Away. Duh, we also have to watch Bubble and Children of the Sea. Okay. And lastly, we have to watch Lou Over the Wall. You both go into a fit of laughter. Oh my god, that movie was so bad in such a good way, I choked out. Please, the dancing scenes and the dog one, don't forget about the one with the old lady at the end. At this point, we were both crying with laughter that this movie was truly something else entirely. Once we finished dying, Sierra taped over the remote and started at one of the movies, hugging me closer as we began our marathon. Tameki Amajiki. Walking up to Tameki's house, I knocked on the door and waited for an answer. After a minute or so, his mother opened the door. Oh, hello, Yandere. Are you here for Tameki? Who am I kidding? Of course you are. She laughed to herself. He hid into the forest out back a few minutes ago, so I'll doubt he'd be back for a while. I'll tell him you came by when he comes back, okay? She said with a smile. Alright, see you, Miss Maki. I smiled and waved, turning around and walking down the block. Once my ears confirmed she had closed the door, I made a beeline to their backyard. Yeah, I wasn't going home just yet, considering I knew where Tama was, even though his mother didn't. I definitely wasn't going to leave without at least a hug. Taking on a light run, I made my way deeper into the forest. Tameki lived right in front of one. Honestly, this was an amazing place to live. Tameki lived right in front of one. And honestly, this was an amazing place to live. If I weren't so scared of bugs, I'd love to stay here. Miss Maki doesn't go into the forest. The only reason they got this house is because after Tameki's father left, she wanted to find something to comfort him. And of course, he wanted to live in a forest isolated from the world. Well, Miss Maki couldn't make that happen. She could get the next best thing, a home next to a forest. Finding my way into the clearing in the forest, I looked around at the enchanting area. I searched for Tameki, noticing a bunch of new things since I'd last been here. Yin, up here. Turning around, my eyes followed where that beautifully shy voice came from. Whoa, Tama, what you doing up there? I chirped as I found him in a hammock hanging high in the trees. I built it so we could lay higher up. Do you like it? I was gonna ask you to come here tomorrow and see it. It looks awesome, Tama, but can I come up there? Like, could I even fit? Of course. I brought a couples one so we could cuddle and stuff in the future, and if you want. I mean, no, of course, like, only if you want to, you know? Well, then, what's the wait? I'm here now, aren't I? Going to the bottom of one of the trees, I quickly climbed my way up. Tama! Once at the top, he pulled me into his arms. Eager, are we? I giggled. Well, I just don't want you to fall. Aw, you're cute. I kissed his forehead, which made him blush and look away. Mwah. Settling down, I laid my head on his chest, and soon after, he resided his atop mine. What a lovely place to be. Keigo Takami. It was early morning, 6 a.m. to be exact, and you were sleeping peacefully in bed under the covers as the AC blew cold air and the sun shone on your body from the window. Such a comfy sleep until... Go away, Keigo, I said, pulling the pillow from under my head and throwing it at the window, eyes still closed. Morning, birdie, he chirped. The sun has just risen. True. So why are you even awake? Isn't it like your day off? I questioned groggily. The sky's awake, so I'm awake, and I want to play. Not Frozen references in the morning. Right. So, you gonna let me in? I'm never gonna leave you. You know it, he said, and I couldn't help but hear the smirk on his face. Only because I love that song, I said, pulling myself out of the comfort of my bed. For the past month or so, or since I let him walk or fly me home from a date, he's been showing up at my window all the time, of the day, of the night, whenever it be. After I let him in for humming an Adele song, he found a new song that I liked to hum, and if I liked it enough, I would let him in. So far, it's never failed, unfortunately. Are you really that tired today, Birdie? You think? I said, rubbing my eyes. Well, if you like, we can just stay in bed and... Did you just invite yourself into my bed? Well, I guess you could say that, huh? How about you just lay back down and I'll go to the bathroom? So now you're inviting yourself into my bathroom, I said sarcastically. Don't worry, I'll make myself right at home, okay? Going back and laying under the covers, I closed my eyes once more. I didn't really care where Kay went. I trust him, I guess. About 5 minutes later, Hawks came back in with a wakey wakey and... I thought when you told me to lay back down, you were actually gonna let me go to sleep. I made you some cappuccino. I guess I'll just drink both of ours. My head popped up from under the covers, and I turned to see 2 mugs of deliciousness. He brought us those mugs last week during a date. No, I want it, I said, taking the cup that was handed to me and patting next to me on the bed. Keiko let out a gasp. Are you inviting me onto your bed? Oh, shut up and get here before I change my mind. Yes, Captain. Don't have to tell me twice. Sliding right next to me, he wrapped his wing around me and placed his head on my shoulder. You make the best cappuccinos and give the best hugs. And yet you hate me showing up at your window. There's a door for a reason. What can I say? I'm a bird of a feather. Get out. I'll stop. He left it off, finally getting comfortable and taking a sip from his drink. Love you, Birdie. I love you too, Birdie. Yay, we're finished. I'm sure you guys can hear what I mean by there's always something going on in the background, which is why I couldn't film this, but I really wanted to get it done because we're at like 130 subscribers, and like at some point I'm going to be hitting 200 and be like, okay, 100 subscribers special, you know, and I didn't really want to be that person. But yeah, there's not really much I can do again about the background noises, so I hope you guys don't mind too much. From now on, I'll probably try to like record these videos in the dead of night, because that's usually when there's the least amount of sounds going on. I mean, there's still helicopters and stuff, but construction and animal barking is usually a problem at night. So I'll probably wake up at like, what, 2-3 a.m. to film these from now on. But I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this. So far, this video is basically already 30 minutes long without editing, because like it's been a while since I've actually done one of these, so I took a lot of takes. On that note, should I do a bloopers video before I start deleting all of my messed up audios of me making tons of mistakes? If you guys want to hear a bloopers video, then tell me and I'll definitely make one of those, you know? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Well, technically it's not little since it's almost a half an hour long without editing. After I edit it, it'll probably be down to like 20 minutes, hopefully. It's not too long, you know? I mean, I do love making long videos, you know? So, like, if it's long, then it'll be a treat for you guys. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna get editing this. So, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye. Mwah.